For this method of curling my hair, I'm going to be using a flat iron. I'm using my mom's because I don't know where mine is. Also, I usually curl my hair when my hair is fairly greasy, just because I find that greasy hair holds curl better for me. I also like to brush my hair before I curl it instead of comb it, just because for me brushing helps it stay smoother and it gets a lot of the snarls out. For a heat protectant, I use this Pureology Hydrate.
It's on lock.
That's awkward. And I will rub it into my hands and just spread it all throughout the ends of my hair so that the ends don't get burnt or damaged when I curl it. And a little bit goes a long way with this. Just evenly spreading it out. Your hands will probably be kind of greasy after, but that's okay. Also, can you tell that my hair is turning curly again? It was like that when I was little. So I'll divide my hair into thirds when I curl it. I'll use the bottom third just as the first section and pull the rest up. Again, you can see that it's pretty greasy. It's been a few days since I've washed it. So I will section a piece in front of my face and I'll close the flat iron around it and just turn my wrist. I like to do the bottom section curlier than the rest and tighter because it's always easier to recurl the top pieces in later days. So again, just turning the wrist and sliding it all the way through will create a curl. If you want a tighter curl, then turning the wrist more sharply will get that for you. So I'll go all the way around the back of my head, and then after I get to the middle of the back, I'll come back around to the front and work my way and meet the curls in the back. And then I will let it down and section up the last top third onto my head so that I have my middle of my hair down for me to curl. Again, I will start in the front, sectioning off little pieces around my face, again clamping down on it and turning my wrist and following through all the way to the end. When you section it, you want to go from the bottom up to the top and not just part off from the very top. This helps it so that you get all the hair into it instead of having little pieces that fly away at the bottom that you have to go back later for. So this is what would happen if I grabbed from the bottom, and it's not a very clean part. You can see I have hair that's just kind of everywhere. So that's why you want to grab hair going from the bottom all the way up to the top. So it's a clean, nice, crisp section. I don't flat iron curl my hair a lot. I don't know why I don't. I should. It's faster for me than curling it with a curling iron, and the curls last longer for me. I use a mirror when I get to the back because I don't have eyes on the back of my head as much as I wish I did. Finally, I take down the last section of my hair so that I can curl that top third. Around my face, again, I like to make them looser just so that it creates a more subtle look, and you can go back later and curl them again. I don't like to comb my curls out as I'm curling it because that tends to just make it even more frizzier. It tends to be a big poofy mess, so I do not comb my curls as I go. When I'm done curling my section, I will go around, and of course there are going to be a few flyaways that I will reach like this. Just pull them out and don't curl these for very long or you'll burn it. I'll flip my hair over and I will run my fingers through my hair instead of a comb. Flipping my hair over helps it to keep its volume, and make sure you get it by the neck and just loosen all the curls up. And then the dramatic flip of the hair back up, and it is kind of poofy and crazy, but that's totally okay because it will settle down later. And then to finish off with the frizz, I use a bed head and just a teeny little bit in the palm of my hand, and I like to use it to smooth all the frizz down because, again, my hair is thick, it gets super frizzy, especially when I put heat in it. Curling your hair should be fun, guys. Hair is super fun. The back, it's kind of a Marilyn Monroe vibe. It hasn't always looked like this. I actually really like it since it's super short.